morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I don't really know what I'm doing for this video today. I'm gonna kind of just take you along my day. I kind of want to talk about my 2022 reading list. I'm also probably gonna show you guys what I eat. I'm doing a home workout. I'm actually following Heather Robinson's 12-week 2.0, and I'm doing day one. It's a 40-minute upper body push workout. So I moved my coffee table over there, and I have this space right here to work out. So I am excited. I feel like she's gonna kick my ass because every time I ever did her workouts during the last lockdown, she literally kicked my ass. So I am excited about it. It's gonna be a good workout. I have my 8-pound dumbbells here. Hopefully they're not too heavy with arm stuff because sometimes my arms are kind of weak. This set is from Gymshark that I'm wearing. It's one of my favorites, super cute. And I tried to close the blinds in the hopes that I could like maybe film without it being completely backlit. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but it is a little bit backlit. We're just hoping for the best here, okay? The filming setup in here is not always ideal just because I don't got a lot of room. I mean, this is pretty good. Oh, arms. Let's work out and then we'll get into the rest of this video. But if you're new, my name is Chelsea. Subscribe for more content. I film like lifestyle content, balanced lifestyle content, I would say, because I live a very balanced, healthy lifestyle, but I do not restrict in any way.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. Like you already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime.
All right. Oh, I forgot that I have, oh, no, it's fine. I thought it was too bright for a second. I finished my workout and showered, freshened up, freshened my hair, did my makeup. I'm feeling good today. But yeah, that was a good workout. Honestly, I don't mind home workouts. Like obviously I prefer a gym setting. I like that I have access to way more things and the space is bigger, etc. But we are making the best of the circumstances that we were sadly given. So I am working on my living room. And I'll link the video down below that I followed. It's by Heather Robinson. She has like a 12-week program right now. Oh, Mel, you wanna go on the balcony again? So, here's my dog. As I was saying, yeah, it was a good workout. I'm doing like her 12-week program, but I'm not gonna like follow it super strict because obviously I'm only working out 4 days a week currently. So I'm not gonna do it every day or anything like that. And yeah, there's obviously gonna be some days too where I wanna film my workout for Instagram or, well, for Instagram. So when that is the case, then I will just do my own workout. But yeah, it was good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm probably gonna take this little bugger here on another walk. Do you help mommy get all of her steps in every day? Do I have like maximum steps? Maximum steps. Millie, look at the camera. Thumbnail. When I come back, I'm gonna talk you guys through the books that I'm reading or planning to read in January. I wanna read 4 books a month. That's the plan. If I wanna reach my goal, I kind of have to read 4 books a month. I'm almost done book number 1 for the month. and I'm gonna show you guys like that, and I'm probably gonna like also list some books that are on my to be read for 2022. And I would love it if you guys would comment down below what books are on your to be read list, because I love to add more onto mine. Y'all know already, I'm always trying to read more books. Look at this baby. She looks huge. You're getting big. Look at her. Oof. Hello, let's talk books. I'm so excited. I really want to do more book content on my channel in 2022 because I feel like books are really important to me. Also, I'm sorry, my dishwasher is running in the background. Really should have thought that one through, but just think of it as like white noise. Just some lovely white noise in the background. ASMR. I made a tea. I'm a big believer in drinking a tea while I read. I love it. I'm hoping Millie doesn't wake up right now listening to me talk. But I'm gonna go through the books I have here. So first up, and my first read for January is Nora Roberts' The Awakening. I am almost finished this. Also, side note, I'm just gonna sidetrack here. I bought this book light off Amazon. I'm gonna link it down below if you read at night. It is a game changer. It has like a really nice warm light. Like when it's too bright on your eyes or whatever, it's very nice for reading at night. Anyways, this book really helped get me out of my reading slump. My favorite style of books are fantasy romance. That's like my all-time favorite. I love fantasy romance. I don't like hardcore fantasy. Like it has to have a very large romance section to it. This has only gotten into the romance basically in the end of the book, so I'm assuming the second book, which I have right here, will dive a lot deeper into the romance aspect. But this just had amazing characters. It was just so good from the start. Like it right from the beginning, I was like, I love this book. I love the characters. I was just drawn in, and I find with books I either get that or I don't. And I love this. It's based in Ireland, but does have like an alternate world that is the world of the Fae, which if you read fantasy, a lot of them have the world of the Fae, which has like elves and fairies and all that stuff in it. So this one is really good. The main character's name is Breen Kelly. I really like the main character, which is always important to me. I need to like just vibe with the main character. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to feel for her. I want her to be like a powerful woman. I don't like weak female characters. I like when they have a strong female lead. So I definitely love this book. Highly recommend it. And I think you guys should definitely check it out if you're looking for a new fantasy romance read. I know Nora Roberts does like a ton of like romantic romance kind of books, and this one is just amazing. I love it, and I highly recommend it. I don't know what Millie is doing right now. And then my second book that I plan to read, moving after this one, is the second book in the series. And I'm very excited to see where this goes. I haven't finished this one, so I'm trying to like not read the synopsis because I don't want to know how it ends, if you know what I mean. So I bought this and I haven't read anything, but like I know I'm gonna love it. I feel like this one's gonna dive a lot deeper into the romance aspect of it. I'm sorry for background noise. Like I don't know what Millie's doing right now. She's attacking the leg of my TV stand. But as I was saying, I'm very excited for the second book in the series, and this will be my second read. Once I finish this, which I should finish today, I'm gonna move directly on to this book, and I'm just excited to see where it goes, okay? Like, I feel like there's gonna be a lot more romance in this one. I just love that everyone's Irish. It's so funny, like, I read in my head with these characters having Irish accents, and like, in my brain when I'm like visualizing and going off into like my brain visualizing while I'm reading, where it's just like a movie in my head, like they all have Irish accents, and I just think it's hilarious how my brain is just reading it in Irish accents. I just think it's hilarious. But yeah, very excited. I mean, from the cover, I'm just assuming she stays in Ireland because she is an American. The main character is an American girl with Irish ancestry, and I'm hoping she's gonna stay in Ireland. And I mean, like, it's kind of screaming she will, you know, because if she just went home, like, how would the books continue on? She's just like, screw the Fae world in Ireland, I'm going back to Chicago. Like, that's not the vibe, and I don't think anyone would do that. Yeah, very excited to read the second book, and this will be my second read in January. And then my third read in January will be this book, which has been on my bookshelf for so long, and I have just put off reading it. It is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I've heard amazing things about this book. everyone said they loved it, and I've just had it on my to be read for like so long, like just sitting on my bookshelf, and I haven't got around to reading it, and I would love to read like a good standalone book. It says, France 1714, in a moment of desperation, a young woman named Adeline meets a dangerous stranger and makes a terrible mistake. As she realizes the limitations of her Faustian bargain, being able to live forever without being able to be remembered by anyone else she sees, Addie chooses to flee her small village as everything she once held dear is torn away. But there are still dreams to be had and a life to live, and she's determined to find excitement and satisfaction in the wide, beckoning world, even if she'll be doomed to be alone forever, or not quite alone, as every year on her birthday, the alluring Luke comes to visit, checking to see if she's ready to give up her soul. Their darkly thrilling game stretches through the ages, seeing Addie witness history and fight to regain herself as she crosses oceans and tries on various lives. It will be 300 years before she stumbles into a hidden bookstore and discovers someone who can remember her name, and suddenly everything changes again. I feel like this is gonna be really good, so I'm very excited to read this one as well. That'll be my third read for January. And then my fourth read for January is a reread. This is Sarah J. Maas's A House of Earth and Blood. It's the #1 book from the Crescent City series. And the second book is coming out in February. I already pre-ordered it. I read this so long ago, which is why I want to reread it before the second book in the series comes out, because I feel like I remember, but I want the spice back. You know, I want to be like back into the series. Like, there's nothing I love more than like buying a full series and getting so into it and just reading every book consecutively. Like, when you wait a long time, I'm like, wait, what happened? What? Like, I remember generally speaking, but I don't remember every little detail. And I'm a huge book rereader. If I love a book series, I will reread it. I already planned that at some point in 2022, I'm probably gonna reread A Court of Thorns and Roses, because I want to just relive Rysand. I need to like relive it, you know? I need to relive that because it was like the best thing that happened to me in 2021, 2022. When the hell did I read that? Like so long ago, I feel like. So I need to like reread that and relive that in my life. But I'm gonna reread this book. If you haven't tried Sarah J. Maas, I recommend. I know she's kind of controversial. Some people don't like her, but I love her books, okay? The spice, the fantasy, it's so good. This one, of course, follows the main character, which is Bryce Quinlan. I think that's how you say it. Bryce Quinlan had the perfect life, working hard all day and partying all night until a demon murdered her closest friend, leaving her bereft, wounded, and alone. When the accused is behind bars, but the crime started up again, Bryce finds herself at the heart of an investigation. She'll do whatever it takes to avenge their deaths. Hunt Athalar is the notorious fallen angel, now enslaved to the archangels he once attempted to overthrow. His brutal skills and incredible strength have set to one purpose: to assassinate his boss's enemies, no questions asked. But with a demon wreaking havoc in the city, he's offering an irresistible deal: help Bryce Quinlan find the murderer, and his freedom will be within reach. As Bryce and Hunt dig deeper into Crescent City's underbelly, they discover a dark power that threatens everything and everyone they hold dear, and they find in each other a blazing passion, one that could set them both free if they'd only let it. With unforgettable characters, sizzling romance, and page-turning suspense, this richly inventive new fantasy series by #1 New York Times bestselling author Sarah J. Maas delves into the heartaches of loss and price of freedom and the power of love. I'm very excited to reread this book. The first time I read it, I cried, okay? And it takes a lot for me to cry in a book. Like, a lot. I don't cry easily in books, okay? Movies, yes. I think it's like because I'm such a visual person that for a book I have to be so into it. I have to be like in my head, in my visual space, that I cry. And this book made me cry the first time I read it. I'm very excited. I do remember from the first time that I read it that I found the first 1/4 a little slow. A lot of world building, a lot of like characters development, who the characters are, what the world is, what the problem is, a lot of development before you get into the good stuff. By the end I was like, holy shit, I can't put this down, and it was just utterly amazing. So I'm very excited about this. Those are my first 4 books that I plan to read in January. I'm very excited about it though. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a good time. I'm still like brainstorming what books I want to read in 2022. I have a link to my Goodreads down below, so you guys can follow me there if you want to see my like to be read or what I want to read or etc. But if you have any book recommendations, leave them down below. Literally the only book I have scheduled for February so far is the second book in the Crescent City series, which comes out in February. But because February is the month of love, I definitely think I want to read some romance. That's kind of what I have in mind. Now they're vacuuming. Man, all the noises. I got my thing. They're vacuuming the hallway. Millie's, she's doing this because I'm talking to you guys. So she starts being destructive in the background. And yeah, I'm gonna drink my tea, and I think I'm going to, well, feed Millie, feed the beast, and then I think I'm gonna power through and read some of this. Aiden's coming over later tonight, and I want to get this done. I want to finish this book today because it needs to be done. I also want to look on Amazon and maybe order some books for February. I don't know. Comment down below some books though. Let's be like a little book gang. We're like the fitness, balanced lifestyle book gang on YouTube. You know, we're just living life. I just made this like Nourish Bowl thing. It was a chef's plate recipe and it looks so good. So we're gonna do a first taste test. It's like quinoa, chickpeas, broccoli, kale. I made a chimichurri thing that you drizzle on top, and there's feta. Yup, freaking right up my alley. That's so freaking good. Look who's here. My boyfriend. But I was gonna tell you guys that I finished my book that I told you guys about. Loved it. 5 out of 5, 100%. Loved the ending. Loved it. It was stunning. Loved the characters. It was just great. So I finished this one, and I'm gonna move on to the second book tonight probably, and I'm really excited. I just want to share with you guys that I actually finished it. I literally read for like an extra like 2 hours or something today. Whenever I have like a tiny bit left in a book, I feel like I have to finish it. Like it's just like, once it's sitting there at like this much, I'm like, no, I gotta finish it today. I'm just having some cereal as a snack. So I was just gonna end off today's video because I already know I talked about books for like 7 minutes straight, so yeah. I have a lot to say. I have a lot. Sometimes I like to explain my fantasy books to Aiden, and he's just like, okay.
We're when it comes to like certain genres, even in movies and TV, we're just not on the same page. We really just haven't really always been on the same page with that stuff, so it is what it is.
But anyways, I'm gonna chew first. I was gonna end off today's video here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!